This is the Living in Clarity podcast. My name is Brandon Fisher. This is Coach Ratner. And today we're talking about why we went viral.
Yeah, it's amazing. Just a number of weeks, very recently, one of our videos went crazy and that just blew up our whole podcast.
Yeah, our TikTok has been getting we've had some big videos.
We did. Early in the year, we have a number of guests. We had one hit 2 million, which is very big. Another one hit 1 million. We have a number of them that hit 700,000 on TikTok. And also on YouTube, we had a few shorts at 100,000, many of 10, 20,000, but that a few weeks ago was really just blew my mind.
It was happening hour by hour. You're like, Brandon, we have this many views. We have 100,000 views. We have 1 million views.
Yeah, I got to tell you the story because I hope I got pleasure in it. I hope you as a listener can take pleasure because really, we're not doing this really for money. We're really doing this to help people out, and we hope that we are helping people out. And it's better that more people see us than not see us. But anyway, so it was a Monday night like 3-4 weeks ago. It was probably early June, and I was going to bed with my wife, obviously, and my dog, and it was like 11 o'clock at night. My son comes into the room and he's talking to us about some things. And I don't usually check my TikTok account because I just, besides last year, 2022, when we hit 1 or 2 million views, I'm like, I don't really go on it. We have someone who posts for us, a friend of ours, Joseph Castillo, who's in Guatemala, and he posts for us. And I went to just check it out. I look at it and I go, oh, look at this. We have a short that's doing, 200,000 or 300,000 views. And that's pretty good. We've had that before though. It's not crazy. And my son says to me, he goes, Dad, it's only like 2 hours old. I go, that's pretty good. And he goes, this is going to go crazy. So I'm pretty excited. Obviously, I probably texted you. I don't remember. And I went to bed and I woke up and it was already over 1 million views in the morning, 6-7 hours later.
Which was extremely exciting. At that point, you texted me probably in the morning.
I probably did. But the crazy thing is when I tell people now, because I try not to brag about it, but if someone's talking about marketing or something, I'm like, we do have a short that did really well. They go, oh, what did it do? I go, it had 450,000. And they go, 450,000 views? I go, no, likes. They go, what? I go, yeah, by the way, it's at 57,000 shares. That is like a stadium full of people all saying that this video is worth it for me to share with all my friends. So I was really blown away when I see those numbers. And then 110,000 comments, which is amazing. And so I was a little sick that week trying to answer all the comments.
Oh my goodness.
Because everyone said, and thank God the comments were not negative. They were all very positive. Okay, 6 out of 6, what do I get? Oh, just so you know, the short was called The 6 Symptoms of Low Self-Esteem. Mm-hmm. Which I'm not going to do now, but people said, what's my prize? What do I win? I'm 5 out of 6. I'm 4 out of 6.
I'm 6 out of, most of them were 6 out of 6.
Right? Some people said, oh, what a way to knock me over or start my day or something. And I try to answer everyone they said, what's my prize? Or what do I get?
Right.
And so what I do is I'd post, we then posted called the 12 strategies to cure low self-esteem. Mm-hmm. It's actually in 3 parts. And so I'd post links to that. And it was really, what was even really cooler is that I'm kind of new to the social media game. So you wouldn't think that 'cause there's so much stuff out there, but I'm not new to the, personal growth and dating and marriage thing, but I'm new to the social. And so I found out a few days later, there's something called duets. You heard of this? Have you know what duets are?
I'm still not completely clear on what they are.
So what duets are on, I don't know I have no idea if it's anywhere else, but I know on TikTok it is, where people will take your video that you post and they'll put them next to it and they'll say something or they'll comment on it or they'll make faces or and so we end up having, I don't know, must have been hundreds of people make duets with us. And so and some 1 or 2 people complain, and I comment, I'd make sure to make a connection to every single one. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry you didn't like this, but you watched this video, whatever. And so that was really a lot of fun. But what's even crazier is just a few days ago, I found someone who posted our video on their own TikTok page with animation. And they were up to well over 1 million views.
Is it animation of our video?
No, it's our video on one side, animation.
That's related to what you were saying?
I think in between. No, it's not a split screen. It's not a duet.
No.
He took our video, and I say something, and then he puts a video up, cartoonish.
But it's based on what you're saying?
Yes, it's supposed to be.
That's amazing. We need this.
Yeah, and he put up, it has millions. I don't know if it's a million. I haven't checked. I don't even know if I can find it. I'm sure I can.
That is so cool. Thank you for whoever did that. I hope you're watching this.
Yeah, it was very cool. I'm like, and people are commenting where I watch it. So of course, I now have a new TikTok account to go to that's not mine, and I'm trying to post. Oh, watch our video here. Watch our video here. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So the question is, why did we? Oh, one last thing about this is that because of this, I linked the full-length video into the TikTok page, and now our podcast blew up.
And that was the first time we had the thought of actually connecting the two podcasts.
I didn't know. I was
Why
ignorant.
I
didn't know. We never knew that we could actually take the full-length video of whatever's being shown on TikTok, post it on our TikTok bio.
Right.
And so people say, where do I see the full-length podcast? I just say link in bio, which is great. And
that made our video explode too.
Our video exploded to thousands of thousands. We're not that big. We're just...
On YouTube, yeah. That was our biggest video by far.
By far on YouTube. But then now, even weeks later on Spotify and Apple, I wake up in the morning and like 20 people listen to our podcast. Like at 6 a.m. Israel time, which is like, the day before. Actually, it's not 6, maybe 8 a.m. And we're getting hundreds of downloads a day now, which is amazing.
Yeah, I just want to say now, since this is, you guys are the ones responsible, you all who are watching this are responsible for the growth. And we're not here for fame. We're not here to be impressive. We're here to make a difference. Andy Grammer, who is a singer, describes success as being a massive influence, being a massive service for somebody else. And that's really why we're doing this whole thing. We want to be here. All the content that we're spending hours putting together, all of the interviews that we're preparing for, everyone we're having on our show is for you. We want to be a massive service to help you guys live the ultimate life that you can. Live your greatness. Find your awesome. Right?
Whatever acronym or whatever
we've used a lot of
adjectives you want to use. But why did this one hit a chord with people? What was it about 6 symptoms of low self-esteem that actually hit a chord with people? Do you have any idea?
So we clearly found we've been talking about a lot of topics. This one stood out. Self-esteem is clearly something that a lot of people in this world today struggle with.
Yeah,
and it's really sad. I mean, it's normal.
So if our goal is to help people, what else can we talk about that might hit a chord? What are some topics that we can do? Are there lists that we can do? We're going to be filming some new lists. We have a new podcast coming out, a series of podcasts coming out. Turn your mess into success. The 6 struggles that people deal with in life, or the symptoms of having struggling or struggling in life. And we're going to be putting out some of those shorts. But I want to know if you have any suggestions or ideas or things that we can talk about in our podcast. You can email us. What our email is it's
the Living in Clarity podcast at gmail.com.
Yes, I'll say it again. The Living in Clarity podcast at gmail.com. I get the emails. We don't get that many, so you can send me one. It'd be very exciting.
Yeah,
just to say hi. I'd love it. I mean, I'll respond.
Say hi. Ask for a meeting if you're ever in Israel. Also,
yeah, we do. We do talk to people a lot. Brandon and I both teach in the old city of Jerusalem, and before and after classes, people text me, and I meet with them for 20, 30 minutes to help them out. And I don't do this for money. I do this because I want to help people, and especially a lot about relationships. For some reason, I always grew up when I was younger. I always told my parents or my mom, both my parents, I said, I have this insight in the ability to read people. I don't know where it came from. I always know I've had this insight, but now that I'm, older and have some more wisdom under my belt, I'm really like, when I talk to people who are like, especially dating, relationship, and they don't know if they should continue the relationship, they don't know if they should get married, they don't understand why they're not in a relationship, whatever it is, I seem to like be able to, I don't know what it is, but like I feel like I'm able to really help. I'm not doing this to brag. I'm not doing this to brag. I'm not doing this like, I'm the greatest. But for some reason, I have this insight with people that I'm able to really help them out. I don't know where it comes from.
You've been helpful for me.
Yeah. Well, we know where everything comes from. Obviously, everything comes from the Creator, the one that gave us amazing brains and these eyes and everything. But like, He gave me insight into be able to read into people, and hopefully, as we continue this podcast, and maybe we'll make some more videos that go viral. I don't know. Yeah.
So what's next for us?
Oh well, we're gonna do a whole series on you turn your mess into success if it's not already out, because we don't know. It's really funny. We film these videos. We don't know actually when they're going to be released.
Right.
So this might be released like before when your mess turn your mess into success, or like 2 months later. I don't know. So it might already be out for all we know.
By the time you're watching this, it's out.
Yeah, but no, I have some great ideas, especially on dating relationships, and the six reasons why you don't want to die alone. That's a new one we're like coming out with. And if you have ideas, send them my way.
Right. We love creating these series. We're trying to shift. We love having interviews as well, but we'd also love to be to get more of our ideas out there, and make them into series where you can kind of really invest your time into growing in whatever topics we're talking about. So weigh in, and we will customize a seminar, a series for you.
Yeah, and we even call it Your Name. Put your name here.
If you want that,
you buy me a shawarma. I'll do. I work for food pretty much. I like when my students in class say, "Hey, coach, can I take you to lunch?" Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
So yeah, we've really enjoyed all of you. Your support, sharing it, liking it, talking about it, and then hopefully implementing these ideas to help yourself and your friends live in clarity.
One thing I haven't noticed, I've noticed like on more popular podcasts, they have stars on like Spotify.
Yeah.
We don't really have stars.
Give us some stars.
Yeah, I'd be creative and get a star. I just, for my self-esteem, I know people are listening to us, but it can't be they don't like us because they keep listening to us every single week. So please leave us a star. Just it will help me feel good about myself. Really, it's true.
Yeah, me too. So anyway, thank you for listening to this episode. Thank you for being a fan, a follower, supporter, and a promoter. This is the Living in Clarity podcast.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of the Living in Clarity podcast.
If you enjoy what you just heard, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment with any suggestions for future episodes.
We'll see you next time.